My friends, within each of us lies the power to shape our reality, to transform the invisible into the visible, and to bring forth our deepest desires into the realm of the tangible. Desire is not random, it is divine. It is the whisper of creation, the spark of infinite possibility urging you to express the fullness of life. When you long for something, know that the desire itself is proof that fulfillment is possible. You are not given a vision to taunt you, but to remind you of what you are destined to claim. The world you see is merely a reflection of your inner assumptions, and as you dare to assume your desires as already fulfilled, the world will reshape itself in response to your faith. Desire is the seed of creation, a divine impulse planted within us, urging us toward growth, fulfillment, and the expression of our highest potential. It is not random, nor is it a fleeting whim. Desire is the language of life itself, calling us to align with the infinite possibilities that surround us. When you feel the stirrings of a deep yearning within your heart, understand that it is not separate from you, it is a part of you, a sacred whisper from the depths of your being, guiding you toward a greater version of yourself. Every great achievement, every monumental change in the history of humanity began with a single spark of desire. It was the desire for freedom that gave birth to revolutions. It was the desire for discovery that led humanity to explore the stars. It was the desire for understanding that unlocked the mysteries of science. Desire is the first step in the creative process, the unseen force that sets everything in motion. Without desire, there would be no progress, no growth, and no expression of the infinite potential that lies within each of us. When a desire arises within you, it is not by accident. It is the call of the divine seeking to manifest itself through you. Your desire is unique, tailored to your gifts, your purpose, and the role you are meant to play in the grand symphony of life. It is life itself choosing you as a vessel through which it can create something new, something beautiful, something transformative. Far from being selfish or trivial, your desires are the sacred impulses that connect you to the creative force of the universe. Desire, however, is not enough on its own. It is merely the seed, full of potential but requiring care, attention, and nurturing to grow. Just as a seed must be planted in fertile soil, watered, and exposed to sunlight, so too must your desires be cultivated with intention and faith. To dismiss a desire or ignore it is to deny the creative force within you the opportunity to express itself. It is to rob yourself of the joy of creation and the fulfillment that comes from bringing something new in existence. When you honor your desires, you align yourself with the flow of life. You become a co-creator with the universe, an active participant in the unfolding of your destiny. To desire is to claim your birthright as a creator. It is to step into your power and declare that you are ready to grow, to expand, and to fulfill your purpose. But this requires courage. It requires you to trust in the unseen, to believe in the potential of a seed, even when it appears as nothing more than a tiny, unassuming speck. Many people shy away from their desires because they fear failure or rejection. They allow doubt to creep in, convincing themselves that their dreams are too big, too far-fetched, or too impractical. But desire is not concerned with practicality. It is concerned with possibility. The seed of desire does not question whether it can grow, it simply seeks the conditions necessary to fulfill its potential. You must do the same. When you feel the pull of a desire, do not question its validity. Instead, ask yourself what you can do to nurture it, to create the conditions that will allow it to flourish. It is important to remember that desire is not always loud or demanding. Sometimes it is subtle, a quiet whisper in your heart that longs for something more. These quiet desires are no less significant than the bold, audacious ones. They are often the gentle nudges that lead you to your path, the breadcrumbs that guide you toward your destiny. Pay attention to these whispers. Trust them. They are as much a part of the creative process as the grand visions that light your soul on fire. Desire is also an invitation to growth. It calls you to stretch beyond your current limitations, to step into the unknown, and to embrace the discomfort that comes with transformation. The seed of desire cannot grow in stagnant soil. It needs movement, change, and a willingness to adapt. When you feel resistance, know that it is a sign that growth is occurring. Do not shy away from it. Embrace it as part of the process, knowing that every step you take brings you closer to the fulfillment of your desire. Ultimately, desire is the force that drives evolution, both personal and collective. It is the reason we reach for the stars, the reason we seek to better ourselves and the world around us. It is the force that compels us to create art, to build relationships, and to pursue knowledge. Without desire, life would be stagnant and unchanging. With desire, life is dynamic, ever evolving, and full of infinite possibilities. When you recognize desire as the seed of creation, you begin to see it for what it truly is, a gift. It is the starting point of all that is yet to come, the first step on a journey of growth and fulfillment. Honor your desires, nurture them, and trust in their ability to guide you toward the life you are meant to live. For within each desire lies the potential for a new reality, waiting to be born. To assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled is to unlock the door to a reality where your desires already exist. It is to step into the state of being where you are no longer yearning for something but are living as if it is already yours. This is not a practice of mere imagination. It is a deliberate and profound act of creation. By embodying the emotions, thoughts, and attitudes of your desired state, you align yourself with its frequency and draw it irresistibly into your life. When you desire something, it is easy to get caught up in the longing for it, to focus on the absence of what you want rather than the reality of its fulfillment. But focusing on lack only reinforces lack. To assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled is to shift your attention entirely. It is to bypass the conditions of your current circumstances and place yourself mentally, emotionally, and spiritually in the position of already having achieved your goal. This is not denial or delusion. It is faith in action. It is the act of living from the end rather than striving toward it. The feeling of the wish fulfilled is the secret ingredient in the creative process. Feelings are the language of the subconscious mind, and the subconscious is the bridge between the unseen world of potential and the physical world of manifestation. When you feel as though your desire is already realized, you impress this state upon your subconscious, which then sets about orchestrating the circumstances, events, and opportunities necessary to bring your desire into reality. The subconscious does not distinguish between what is real and what is vividly imagined. It responds to your feelings as though they are facts. This practice requires more than fleeting visualization. It calls for a deep, immersive engagement with your inner world. Close your eyes and imagine yourself in the scenario you desire. See the details vividly. Hear the sounds, feel the textures, and most importantly, experience the emotions associated with your fulfilled desire. If you wish for abundance, feel the relief and gratitude of financial freedom. If you desire love, feel the warmth, connection, and joy of being in a fulfilling relationship. The more deeply you immerse yourself in these feelings, the more powerfully you impress them upon your subconscious. Many people falter because they allow their current circumstances to dictate their feelings. They look at their external reality and use it as evidence that their desire is not yet fulfilled. But this is the opposite of what is required. To assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you must disregard appearances. You must train your mind to focus on the reality you are creating, rather than the reality you are currently experiencing. This requires discipline, but it is a skill that grows stronger with practice. The moment you assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you enter a new state of being. You begin to carry yourself differently. Your thoughts, words, and actions align with the reality you are claiming. This alignment is magnetic. It attracts people, opportunities, and resources that are in harmony with your desired state. You may find that synchronicities occur, doors open, and pathways that once seemed blocked are suddenly clear. This is not coincidence. It is the natural consequence of living in alignment with your fulfilled desire. Doubt may arise, and that is natural. Your mind may try to pull you back to familiar patterns of thought and feeling. When this happens, gently but firmly redirect your focus. Remind yourself that the feeling of a wish fulfilled is your anchor, your foundation. Return to it again and again until it becomes second nature. Over time, this state will become your default, and the outer world will begin to reflect it back to you. To assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled is also an act of self-transformation. It requires you to let go of the identity that is rooted in lack and limitation and step into the identity of someone who already possesses what they desire. This may feel uncomfortable at first, because it challenges the stories you have told yourself about who you are and what is possible for you. But this is precisely the point. You cannot create a new reality while clinging to an old identity. The process of assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled is, at its core, a process of becoming. Faith is the fuel that sustains this practice. You may not see immediate evidence of your desire manifesting, but trust that the unseen forces of creation are at work. Just as a seed grows beneath the soil before it breaks through the surface, your desire is taking shape in the invisible realm. Your job is not to worry about how or when it will manifest, but to remain steadfast in the feeling of its fulfillment. Living from the end is a radical act of trust. It is a declaration to the universe that you are ready to receive, that you believe in the power of your imagination, and that you are willing to align your entire being with the reality you desire. This is the essence of creation, to feel the joy, gratitude, and certainty of your wish fulfilled, and to let these feelings guide your thoughts, actions, and interactions. In this state, you are no longer chasing your desires, you are embodying them, and in doing so, you bring them to life. You are the creator of your reality, a truth that is as empowering as it is transformative. From the moment you awaken to this understanding, you realize that life is not happening to you, it is responding to you. Every thought you think, every belief you hold, every emotion you feel, these are the building blocks of your world. You are not a passive observer of your circumstances, but an active participant in shaping them. The power to design your reality lies within you, waiting to be claimed. Reality is not fixed or unchangeable, it is fluid, shaped by the energy you project. Your mind is the master architect, and your thoughts are the blueprints. The beliefs you hold act as the foundation, determining the structure of your life. If you hold beliefs rooted in limitation, lack, or fear, your reality will reflect these constraints. But when you shift your focus to possibility, abundance, and courage, the outer world begins to mirror these empowering states. Many people go through life unaware of this creative power, believing themselves to be at the mercy of external circumstances. They see their environment as the cause and their thoughts as the effect. But the opposite is true. Your inner world is the cause, and your outer world is the effect. The conditions of your life are not accidental. They are the result of your dominant thoughts, emotions, and assumptions. When you understand this, you gain the ability to change your circumstances by first changing yourself. To create deliberately, you must take responsibility for your thoughts and emotions. This is not about blame or guilt, but about recognizing the role you play in the unfolding of your life. Responsibility is freedom, because it places the power back in your hands. No longer are you bound by the actions of others, the opinions of society, or the conditions of your past. You are free to choose new thoughts, adopt new beliefs, and cultivate new feelings that align with the life you desire. The process of creation begins with clarity. You must be clear about what you want to bring into existence. Many people focus on what they don't want, and in doing so, they unknowingly attract more of it. The universe responds to the energy of your focus, not the words you use. If you dwell on fear, lack, or struggle, you amplify these energies. But when you focus on joy, abundance, and success, you invite these experiences into your life. Clarity acts as a compass, guiding your energy and attention toward your desired outcomes. Imagination is one of the most powerful tools you possess as a creator. Your imagination is not merely a place for idle daydreams, it is the workshop of creation. When you visualize your desires with vivid detail and emotional intensity, you impress these images upon your subconscious mind. The subconscious then works tirelessly to bring these images into physical reality. The clearer and more consistent your imagination, the more effectively it shapes your external world. The emotions are the fuel that powers your creations. Your feelings act as a signal, broadcasting your state of being to the universe. When you feel joyful, grateful, and inspired, you align yourself with positive outcomes. Conversely, when you dwell in anger, fear, or despair, you align with challenges and setbacks. This is not to say you should suppress negative emotions, but rather that you should become aware of them and choose to shift your focus to more empowering states whenever possible. Emotional mastery is a key component of conscious creation. Your words also carry creative power. Every word you speak is an affirmation of your reality. If you constantly affirm struggle, limitation, or defeat, you reinforce these experiences in your life. But when you speak words of possibility, hope, and abundance, you open the door to new opportunities. Be mindful of your language, for it shapes not only your thoughts, but also the energy you project into the world. Action is another vital element of creation. While thoughts and emotions lay the groundwork, inspired action brings your desires into physical form. Action rooted in fear or desperation often leads to frustration, but action taken from a place of confidence and alignment accelerates the manifestation process. When you act as though your desired reality is already unfolding, you signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. Doubt is one of the greatest obstacles to conscious creation. It undermines your faith and disrupts the alignment necessary for manifestation. To overcome doubt, you must cultivate trust in the unseen. Just as a seed takes time to grow into a tree, your desires require patience and persistence. Trust the process, even when you cannot see immediate results. Hold steadfast to your vision, knowing that the universe is working behind the scenes to bring it into being. You are creating your reality every moment, whether consciously or unconsciously. The question is not whether you are a creator, but what you are creating. Are your thoughts aligned with your dreams, or are they rooted in fear? Are your emotions uplifting or draining? Are your beliefs empowering or limiting? These are the questions you must ask yourself, for they determine the life you are building. To embrace your role as the creator of your reality is to step into your power fully. It is to understand that the universe is not something separate from you, but a reflection of you. As you change within, the world around you changes in response. This is not magic, it is the natural law of creation. You are not here to be a victim of circumstance, but to be a master of your destiny. Everything you need is already within you, waiting to be recognized, claimed, and brought to life. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. It is the invisible bridge between desire and fulfillment, the unseen force that gives shape and life to the dreams within your heart. Faith is not merely an abstract concept or blind optimism. It is a living, breathing certainty that transcends logic and evidence. It is the unwavering conviction that what you seek already exists, even if it is not yet visible to the physical eye. Faith transforms hope into knowing, turning what seems impossible into the inevitable. Faith begins where reason ends. The world often tells us to rely on what we can see, measure, and prove. It values tangible evidence and dismisses anything that cannot be grasped with the senses. But faith operates on a higher plane. It calls you to trust in the unseen, to believe in the reality of your desires, even when every external condition appears to contradict them. This is not foolishness, it is the essence of creation. Everything that exists in the material world began as an idea, an unseen possibility held with faith by someone who dared to believe. To have faith is to see beyond appearances. It is to recognize that the outer world is not fixed, but malleable, shaped by the energy and focus of your inner world. When you hold a vision of what you desire and infuse it with faith, you set into motion the forces of creation. Faith acts as the catalyst, transforming potential into reality. It allows you to stand firm in the midst of doubt, to remain unshaken by temporary setbacks, and to persist in the face of challenges. Faith is not passive, it is active and dynamic. It requires more than mere hope or wishful thinking. Hope looks to the future, but faith lives in the present. Faith claims its desires as already fulfilled. It does not wait for circumstances to align, but declares that the alignment is already taking place. When you have faith, you act, think, and feel as though your desired reality is already yours. This alignment with your vision creates a magnetic force that draws your desires to you with precision and certainty. The power of faith lies in its ability to override fear and doubt. Fear whispers that your dreams are too big, that you are not enough, that the odds are against you. Doubt questions your worthiness and your ability to achieve your goals. But faith silences these voices. It reminds you that the same power that created the stars, the oceans, and the mountains also resides within you. Faith affirms that there are no limits to what you can achieve when you align yourself with the infinite intelligence of the universe. Faith also requires trust in timing. When you plant a seed, you do not dig it up every day to see if it is growing. You trust that, given time, the seed will sprout and flourish. Similarly, when you hold faith in your desires, you must trust that they are unfolding in the perfect way and at the perfect time. Impatience can be a barrier to faith, leading you to question the process and even abandon your dreams. But true faith rests in the knowledge that everything is happening for your highest good, even if the timing is not what you expected. Faith does not mean the absence of action. On the contrary, faith inspires action. When you believe in the reality of your desires, you naturally take steps toward them. These actions are not driven by desperation or fear, but by confidence and alignment. Faith-filled action is powerful because it carries the energy of certainty and conviction. It sends a clear signal to the universe that you are ready to receive what you desire. Faith is deeply tied to gratitude. Gratitude is the expression of faith in action. When you give thanks for your desires as though they are already fulfilled, you affirm your belief in their reality. Gratitude amplifies the energy of faith, creating a powerful resonance that accelerates manifestation. It shifts your focus from lack to abundance, from waiting to receiving. When you approach life with a heart full of gratitude, you open the door to infinite possibilities. Faith is also a practice of surrender. It is the willingness to release control and trust in a higher power. This does not mean abandoning your desires or giving up on your dreams. It means recognizing that there are forces at work beyond what you can see or understand. Surrendering to these forces does not weaken your faith, it strengthens it. It allows you to move through life with a sense of peace and assurance, knowing that everything is unfolding in divine order. In moments of doubt or struggle, faith becomes your anchor. It reminds you of the greater reality that lies beyond appearances. It calls you to rise above your fears and trust in the unseen. Faith is not something you find outside of yourself, it is something you cultivate within. It grows stronger each time you choose to believe in the face of uncertainty, each time you act as though your desires are already fulfilled, and each time you align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with your highest vision. Faith is not a fleeting emotion, but a state of being. It is the foundation upon which all creation rests. When you live in faith, you move through the world with a sense of purpose and certainty. You become a co-creator with the universe, shaping your reality with the power of your belief. Faith is the bridge between what is and what could be, the substance of things hoped for, and the evidence of things unseen. It is the key that unlocks the infinite potential within you, bringing your dreams to life with grace and ease. Gratitude amplifies fulfillment, serving as the cornerstone of a life filled with abundance, joy, and contentment. It is not merely a polite expression of thanks or a momentary acknowledgement of something pleasant. It is a profound and transformative state of being. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, from dissatisfaction to appreciation, and from longing to a sense of completeness. In doing so, it becomes a powerful magnet that attracts more of what you cherish into your life. When you express gratitude, you align yourself with the energy of abundance. The act of recognizing and appreciating the blessings in your life sends a clear signal to the universe: I see the good, and I am open to more. Gratitude creates a vibrational match between your inner state and the outer reality you wish to experience. It is like tuning into a specific frequency on a radio. By embodying the frequency of gratitude, you attune yourself to the frequency of fulfillment. This alignment is not accidental. It is the natural result of your focus and energy being directed toward positivity and appreciation. Gratitude amplifies fulfillment by expanding your perspective. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it is easy to overlook the small but meaningful gifts that surround you. The warmth of the sun, the laughter of a loved one, the nourishment of a meal, or even the breath that sustains you, these are treasures that often go unnoticed. Gratitude awakens you to the richness of these seemingly ordinary moments. It trains your mind to seek out and dwell on what is good, creating a ripple effect that transforms how you experience your reality. By focusing on what you are grateful for, you naturally diminish the power of negativity and lack. Gratitude cannot coexist with feelings of envy, resentment, or despair. When you consciously choose to dwell in gratitude, you displace these lower emotions and replace them with higher, more empowering states of being. This shift does not only affect your inner world, but also changes how you interact with others and the world around you. Gratitude enhances your relationships, fosters a sense of connection, and deepens your appreciation for the people and experiences in your life. The practice of gratitude also rewires your brain. Scientific studies have shown that regularly practicing gratitude activates neural pathways associated with joy and well-being. Over time, this rewiring strengthens your capacity to notice and savor positive experiences. Gratitude becomes not just a momentary exercise, but a lasting trait that fundamentally changes how you perceive and respond to life. This neurological shift underscores the transformative power of gratitude. It is not just a fleeting emotion, but a sustainable way of living that enhances every aspect of your being. Gratitude amplifies fulfillment because it is rooted in the present moment. When you express gratitude, you bring your attention to the here and now, acknowledging the blessings that are already present. This focus on the present dissolves anxiety about the future and regret about the past. It grounds you in a state of sufficiency, where you recognize that, in this moment, you have enough, and you are enough. This sense of sufficiency is deeply fulfilling, because it reminds you that joy is not dependent on external circumstances, but arises from within. Moreover, gratitude has a compounding effect. The more you practice it, the more you notice to be grateful for. This positive feedback loop creates a powerful cycle of appreciation and abundance. Each time you express gratitude, you reinforce a mindset of abundance, which in turn attracts more blessings into your life. This is not just a spiritual principle, but a practical one. When you approach life with a grateful heart, you naturally draw opportunities, relationships, and experiences that align with your energy of appreciation. Gratitude also strengthens your resilience. Life is not without its challenges, but a grateful perspective allows you to navigate difficulties with grace and strength. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is wrong to what is right, helping you to see the silver linings and lessons in every situation. It empowers you to move through adversity with hope and determination, knowing that even in the darkest moments, there is something to be thankful for. This resilience amplifies your sense of fulfillment, because it enables you to find meaning and purpose even in hardship. One of the most profound aspects of gratitude is its ability to deepen your connection to the divine or the higher power you believe in. Gratitude is a form of reverence, a recognition of the infinite blessings that flow into your life from a source greater than yourself. When you express gratitude, you align yourself with this source, opening the channels for even greater flow and fulfillment. This spiritual connection amplifies your sense of wonder, purpose, and belonging, reminding you that you are part of something vast and beautiful. Finally, gratitude transforms your desires. It does not eliminate your aspirations, but refines them, helping you to approach your goals from a place of abundance rather than lack. When you are grateful for what you have, you pursue your dreams not out of a sense of deficiency, but out of a desire to expand and contribute. This shift in motivation amplifies the joy and fulfillment you experience on the journey to achieving your goals, making the process as rewarding as the outcome. Gratitude is not just a practice, but a way of being. It amplifies fulfillment by transforming how you perceive, experience, and interact with the world. It reminds you that abundance is not something you chase, but something you create through the simple yet profound act of appreciating what you already have. Gratitude is the key that unlocks the fullness of life, turning what you have into enough, and what you aspire to into a reality. Through gratitude, you step into a state of alignment with the infinite possibilities of joy, abundance, and fulfillment that surround you. Persistence transforms dreams into reality, because it is the force that bridges the gap between aspiration and achievement. Dreams often begin as fragile sparks of inspiration, vivid in our imagination but distant from the tangible world. They are possibilities, full of promise yet untested by the challenges of reality. It is persistence that nurtures these dreams, that keeps them alive when doubt arises and obstacles appear. Without persistence, even the most brilliant visions fade into obscurity. With persistence, however, those visions are shaped into something real and lasting. The path to realizing a dream is rarely straightforward or easy. It is a journey filled with twists and turns, moments of uncertainty, and tests of faith. Challenges are not roadblocks but stepping stones, and persistence is what enables you to view them as such. It is the determination to keep going, even when the road is rough or the destination seems far away. Each step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. Persistence ensures that momentum is never lost, that progress continues even in the face of setbacks. When you persist, you demonstrate to yourself and to the world that your dream matters. Persistence is a declaration of commitment, a refusal to be swayed by temporary defeats or the opinions of others. It signals that your vision is worth the effort, worth the sacrifices, and worth the time it takes to bring it to life. Dreams are not achieved by those who try once and give up. They are achieved by those who are willing to try again and again, learning and growing with each attempt. Persistence is not blind stubbornness. It is a purposeful and adaptive force. It requires you to be flexible in your approach while steadfast in your aim. When one path is blocked, persistence guides you to find another. It encourages creative problem solving and resilience, turning challenges into opportunities for growth. The ability to adapt while maintaining focus is a hallmark of persistence. It is what separates those who merely dream from those who turn their dreams into reality. Success is often the result of cumulative effort, the result of many small actions taken consistently over time. Persistence transforms those small actions into a powerful force. Each effort, no matter how insignificant it may seem in the moment, contributes to the larger picture. Persistence builds momentum, creating a compounding effect where progress accelerates as you move forward. It is the consistent application of effort that eventually leads to breakthroughs, those moments when all the hard work pays off and your dream begins to take shape in the physical world. Doubt and fear are natural companions on the journey to realizing a dream. They whisper that you are not good enough, that the goal is too far out of reach, that the challenges are too great. Persistence quiets these voices. It reminds you that setbacks are temporary, that failure is a teacher, and that every great achievement was once thought impossible. When you persist, you build confidence in your ability to overcome obstacles. Each challenge you face and conquer strengthens your belief in yourself and your dream. Persistence also transforms who you are. It is not just about achieving a goal, but about becoming the kind of person who achieves their goals. Persistence builds discipline, patience, and resilience. It teaches you to focus on what truly matters, to prioritize long-term rewards over short-term gratification. Through persistence, you grow in strength, character, and wisdom. This personal transformation is as valuable as the realization of the dream itself, because it equips you to take on even greater challenges and achieve even more ambitious goals. The world often rewards persistence in unexpected ways. Doors that were once closed begin to open, and opportunities that seemed out of reach become accessible. Persistence creates a kind of magnetic energy, drawing people, resources, and circumstances that align with your vision. It signals to the universe that you are serious about your dream, that you are willing to do whatever it takes to bring it to fruition. This commitment attracts support and opens pathways that might otherwise remain hidden. Persistence is also deeply connected to faith. It is the belief that your efforts are not in vain, even when you cannot yet see the results. It is the conviction that every step you take is bringing you closer to your dream, even if the progress is not immediately visible. Faith sustains persistence, giving you the strength to continue when logic or appearances suggest otherwise. It reminds you that the journey is as important as the destination, that every moment of effort is a step toward becoming the person you are meant to be. Ultimately, persistence is the alchemy that turns potential into reality. It is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. It is the daily choice to show up, to take action, and to believe in the face of uncertainty. It is the willingness to endure discomfort, to embrace challenges, and to keep going when the outcome is not guaranteed. Persistence transforms the intangible into the tangible, the imagined into the experienced, and the hoped for into the real. It is the key to unlocking the boundless potential within you and bringing your dreams to life. Embracing challenges as catalysts means seeing difficulties not as obstacles to be feared, but as opportunities to grow, evolve, and achieve greatness. Challenges are an inevitable part of life, yet their presence often evokes discomfort, fear, or resistance. However, when you shift your perspective and view them as tools for transformation, you unlock their hidden potential. Each challenge you face holds within it a lesson, a chance to strengthen your character, and an opportunity to move closer to your aspirations. By embracing challenges, you transform adversity into an ally on your journey toward fulfillment. Challenges are not random. They are intricately woven into the fabric of your life to refine you. They act as mirrors, reflecting your strengths, weaknesses, and untapped potential. Without challenges, there would be no need to stretch beyond your comfort zone, to innovate, or to persist in the face of uncertainty. Challenges call you to rise above your current limitations, forcing you to access parts of yourself you might not have known existed. They are the universe's way of nudging you toward your highest potential. When you face a challenge, you are presented with a choice. You can see it as an insurmountable problem, something to avoid or fear, or you can choose to view it as a stepping stone. The power of perspective cannot be overstated. The way you interpret a challenge determines the energy and effort you bring to overcoming it. If you approach it with a mindset of growth and curiosity, the challenge becomes a catalyst for personal and professional transformation. This shift in perspective allows you to harness the energy of adversity to propel yourself forward. Challenges often serve as powerful teachers. They reveal gaps in your knowledge, skills, or mindset, providing you with a clear roadmap for improvement. Without challenges, it is easy to become complacent, to settle for mediocrity. Adversity forces you to confront your limitations and find creative solutions. It encourages you to seek new knowledge, refine your abilities, and adapt to changing circumstances. Every challenge you conquer adds to your reservoir of wisdom, resilience, and confidence. The more you embrace challenges, the more equipped you become to handle whatever life throws your way. One of the most profound aspects of challenges is their ability to foster resilience. Resilience is not the absence of struggle, but the ability to bounce back stronger after facing difficulty. Each time you confront and overcome a challenge, you build resilience, not just in that specific area, but in your overall approach to life. Challenges teach you that setbacks are temporary, that failure is not the end, but a stepping stone to success. This resilience becomes a cornerstone of your character, enabling you to persevere in the face of future difficulties. Challenges also have a way of revealing your true desires and priorities. When faced with difficulty, you are forced to evaluate what truly matters to you. This clarity can be transformative. It helps you eliminate distractions, focus on your goals, and align your actions with your values. Challenges strip away the unnecessary, leaving you with a clearer sense of purpose. They act as a crucible, refining your vision and commitment, and strengthening your resolve to achieve what truly matters to you. Fear often accompanies challenges, but fear itself can be a catalyst for growth. Fear highlights areas where you feel uncertain or inadequate, pointing you toward opportunities for expansion. When you embrace challenges, you learn to move through fear, to take action despite it, and to grow beyond it. Each time you face a fear and overcome it, you diminish its power over you. Over time, this process transforms fear into a motivator rather than a barrier, enabling you to approach future challenges with confidence and courage. Challenges are also catalysts for innovation and creativity. When you encounter a problem that cannot be solved with existing methods, you are forced to think outside the box. Some of the greatest breakthroughs in history were born out of adversity. Challenges push you to explore new perspectives, experiment with different approaches, and tap into your innate creativity. They encourage you to question assumptions, break free from limitations, and discover solutions that might have remained hidden in easier times. Embracing challenges fosters a deep sense of gratitude. While this may seem counterintuitive, challenges have a way of revealing the blessings in your life. They remind you of your inner strength, the support of those around you, and the resources at your disposal. Overcoming a challenge often fills you with a profound appreciation for the journey and for the growth it brings. This gratitude amplifies your sense of fulfillment, turning even the most difficult moments into valuable experiences. Ultimately, challenges are the proving grounds of your potential. They demand your best effort, your greatest focus, and your deepest commitment. By embracing them, you transform yourself and your reality. Challenges are not roadblocks, they are opportunities in disguise, waiting for you to uncover their hidden gifts. The more you welcome them as catalysts for growth, the more you will realize that they are not hindrances to your path, but integral parts of your journey. Each challenge faced and overcome brings you closer to the realization of your dreams, stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your true self. Living as if it is already yours is one of the most powerful principles for transforming your desires into reality. It is not just a mindset, but a way of being that aligns your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the reality you wish to create. This approach transcends mere wishful thinking or hopeful dreaming. It involves embodying the energy, confidence, and belief of someone who has already achieved their goals, creating a vibrational match between your present self and your desired future. When you live as if it is already yours, you step into the role of a creator, actively shaping your reality through intention and conviction. The essence of living as if lies in the understanding that the external world is a reflection of your internal state. Your beliefs, emotions, and thoughts act as a blueprint that the universe mirrors back to you. By consciously choosing to adopt the mindset and behaviors of someone who already possesses what you desire, you send a clear signal to the universe about the reality you are creating. This alignment draws your desires toward you with a magnetic force, collapsing the gap between where you are and where you want to be. Living as if requires faith and imagination. Faith is the foundation, the unwavering belief that what you seek is already on its way, even if you cannot yet see it. Imagination fuels this faith by allowing you to vividly picture your desired reality in your mind's eye. When you visualize your goals as though they are already achieved, you create a mental image that serves as a guidepost for your actions and decisions. This practice strengthens your belief in the possibility of your desires, anchoring them firmly in your consciousness. Embodying the feeling of already having what you want is a critical aspect of living as if. Emotions are powerful catalysts in the creative process, and the energy you emit through your feelings directly influences the experiences you attract. If you desire abundance, for example, living as if means cultivating feelings of gratitude, joy, and generosity, as though you are already living in abundance. These emotions shift your energy to align with the reality you wish to manifest, making it easier for opportunities, resources, and circumstances to flow into your life. Living as if also means letting go of doubts and limitations. Doubt is a barrier that separates you from your desires, keeping you anchored in a state of lack. When you live as if, you release the need for external validation and focus instead on the certainty within yourself. You stop asking whether your dreams are possible and start acting as though they are inevitable. This shift in perspective transforms your approach to challenges, turning them into opportunities to reaffirm your commitment to your vision. Action is another essential component of living as if. It is not enough to think and feel as though your desires are already yours. You must also act in alignment with that reality. This means making choices, taking steps, and behaving in ways that reflect your belief in the fulfillment of your goals. If you aspire to be successful, you act with confidence and diligence, as someone successful would. If you desire love, you cultivate self-love and approach relationships with an open heart. Each action reinforces your belief in your desired reality and brings it closer to manifestation. Living as if also requires a sense of detachment from the outcome. This does not mean abandoning your desires, but trusting in the process and allowing the universe to work in its own time and way. When you cling too tightly to a specific outcome or timeline, you introduce resistance that can block the flow of energy. Detachment allows you to remain open to unexpected opportunities and paths that might lead to your goals. It also fosters a sense of peace and confidence, knowing that your desires are already on their way to you. One of the most transformative aspects of living as if is the impact it has on your self-image. When you consistently think, feel, and act as though your goals are already achieved, you begin to identify as the person you aspire to become. This shift in identity is a powerful force for change. You no longer see your desires as something outside of yourself, but as an integral part of who you are. This new self-image influences your habits, decisions, and interactions, creating a ripple effect that transforms your external reality to match your inner state. Living as if is a practice that requires consistency and patience. It is not about ignoring your current circumstances or pretending that challenges do not exist. Instead, it is about maintaining a focus on your vision and holding firm to the belief that your desires are unfolding perfectly, even in the face of temporary setbacks. Each day presents an opportunity to recommit to this way of being, to align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your desired reality. When you live as if it is already yours, you step into a powerful state of creation. You take ownership of your dreams and become an active participant in bringing them to life. This way of living transcends the limitations of the present moment, allowing you to access the infinite possibilities of the future. It empowers you to navigate life with purpose, confidence, and joy, knowing that you are already in possession of everything you need to fulfill your deepest desires. Through this practice, you transform not only your external reality, but also your inner world, embodying the truth that you are the creator of your own destiny. Ladies and gentlemen, there is immense power in silence, a power that can shape your reality, reframe your world, and lead you to the fulfillment of your deepest desires. Silence is not absence, it is presence. It is not weakness, it is strength refined. And cutting all unnecessary contacts is not isolation, it is elevation. When the noise of the world drowns out the whispers of your heart, silence becomes your sanctuary. When the external chatter clouds your inner clarity, you must retreat not out of fear, but out of faith in something greater within yourself. You are the master of your inner kingdom. To master it, you must first quiet the distractions. Every moment spent in unproductive connections or draining conversations is a moment stolen from your destiny. Cutting contacts is not a declaration of disdain. It is an act of devotion to your purpose, your growth, and your divine calling. Silence is the medium through which dreams are conceived, nurtured, and birthed. It allows you to commune with the infinite intelligence within you. It sharpens your intuition, fuels your imagination, and aligns you with the life you were always meant to live. So today I urge you be silent and cut all contacts that do not serve your highest good. Trust the process and let the universe reorganize itself to reflect your intention. For in your stillness lies your strength, and in your clarity lies your power. Silence is often misunderstood in today's fast-paced, noisy world. Many equate silence with emptiness, a void that must be filled. Yet in truth, silence is a wellspring of creativity, a fertile ground where ideas are born, visions take shape, and solutions to life's challenges emerge. To embrace silence is to tap into an infinite reservoir of potential, one that holds the answers to the questions you've yet to ask. Consider the analogy of a still pond. When the surface is calm and undisturbed, it becomes a perfect mirror, reflecting the world with clarity and precision. Similarly, silence provides a stillness that allows your mind to reflect the depth of your inner thoughts, unhindered by the noise and distractions of the external world. It is in this space of quiet reflection that your most profound ideas and inspirations arise. The world's greatest creators, artists, writers, inventors, and thinkers have long recognized the power of silence. Michelangelo once said that every block of stone has a statue inside it, and it is the sculptor's task to discover it. This process of discovery begins not with action, but with contemplation, with listening to the stone, metaphorically speaking. The same applies to our lives. Silence allows us to hear the whispers of our intuition, the subtle cues that guide us toward our highest potential. In silence, the mind is free to wander, explore, and connect dots that may seem unrelated at first glance. This process, often referred to as incubation in the realm of creativity, happens most effectively when we step away from the noise. It is why so many breakthrough ideas occur, not in the frenzy of activity, but in moments of stillness during a quiet walk, in meditation, or even in the solitude of early morning hours. Silence also fosters focus. In a world filled with constant notifications, messages, and demands for our attention, the ability to focus has become a rare and valuable skill. Silence creates a sanctuary where focus can thrive, enabling you to delve deeply into your thoughts and work without interruption. This depth is where true creativity lies, not in surface-level engagement, but in profound immersion. Moreover, Silence reconnects us with our inner voice. Each of us has an inner dialogue, a stream of thoughts that shapes our perception of ourselves and the world. However, when drowned out by external chatter, this voice can become faint and disjointed. By embracing silence, you allow this voice to grow stronger, clearer, and more aligned with your authentic self. This alignment is essential for creativity, as it ensures that what you create is not a mere imitation of others, but a genuine expression of who you are. Practically speaking, incorporating silence into your daily routine can take many forms. You might begin each day with a few moments of quiet meditation, setting an intention and allowing your thoughts to settle. You might carve out time for a silent walk in nature, where the absence of human noise is replaced by the soothing sounds of the natural world. Or you might simply turn off all distractions for a set period, allowing yourself to focus fully on a creative project or personal goal. Silence is also a powerful tool for problem solving. When faced with a challenge, our first instinct is often to seek answers externally through advice, research, or brainstorming sessions. While these methods have their place, the answers we seek are often already within us, waiting to be uncovered. Silence provides the space for these answers to rise to the surface. By stepping away from the problem and sitting in quiet reflection, you may find that the solution presents itself with clarity and simplicity. Finally, silence connects us to something greater than ourselves. Whether you call it the universe, divine intelligence, or simply the collective consciousness, there is a vast and infinite source of creativity that we can tap into when we quiet our minds. In silence, we become receptive to this source, allowing ideas and inspiration to flow through us effortlessly. Silence is not a void to be feared, but a powerful creative force to be embraced. It is the space where ideas are born, focus is sharpened, and inner wisdom is revealed. By cultivating silence in your life, you unlock the potential to create not just things of beauty, but a life that is authentically and uniquely your own. Remember, the most profound music often emerges from the spaces between the notes. Likewise, your most profound creations will emerge from the moments of silence you allow yourself to experience. Make space for silence, and watch as your creativity flourishes beyond what you once believed possible. Intention is the compass of the human soul. It guides your actions, shapes your thoughts, and determines the outcomes of your life. Without intention, you are like a ship adrift on the ocean, subject to the winds of the wind and the currents. But with clear and purposeful intention, you harness the forces around you, steering yourself toward your desired destination with precision and confidence. At its core, intention is more than just a fleeting thought or wish. It is a deep, conscious decision to direct your energy and focus toward a specific outcome. It is not passive, it is active. When you set an intention, you are not merely hoping for something to happen. You are declaring to yourself and the universe that this is the path you will walk, the vision you will bring into reality. Consider this: everything that exists in the physical world began as an intention. The buildings we inhabit, the art we admire, the technologies we use, all were first imagined, then brought into being through deliberate focus and action. Intention, therefore, is the seed of creation. Without it, nothing truly meaningful or lasting can be achieved. To understand the power of intention, we must first recognize the role it plays in shaping our thoughts and actions. Your mind is constantly bombarded with stimuli, ideas, and distractions. Without a clear intention, it is easy to become scattered, chasing after things that do not align with your true desires. However, when you set an intention, you create a filter through which all your thoughts and decisions pass. This filter ensures that your energy is directed only toward what truly matters, eliminating unnecessary distractions and aligning your actions with your goals. Intention also serves as a powerful motivator. When you are clear about what you want and why you want it, you tap into a wellspring of inner strength and determination. Challenges that might have seemed insurmountable suddenly become opportunities for growth, and setbacks become stepping stones on the path to success. This is because intention is deeply tied to your sense of purpose. When your actions are fueled by a meaningful intention, they are imbued with a sense of significance and importance that propels you forward, no matter the obstacles. Moreover, intention has a profound impact on the energy you emit and the way the world responds to you. When you approach life with clear and positive intentions, you create a ripple effect that influences not only your own experience, but also the people and circumstances around you. This is often referred to as the law of attraction, or the principle that like attracts like. By focusing your energy on your desired outcome, you naturally draw opportunities, resources, and connections that align with your vision. But intention is not solely about achieving external goals. It is also about cultivating an internal state of being. For example, you can set an intention to be more present in your daily life, to practice gratitude, or to approach challenges with patience and grace. These internal intentions are just as powerful as external ones because they shape the way you experience the world and interact with others. They allow you to live in alignment with your values, creating a sense of harmony and fulfillment that transcends material achievements. Practically speaking, setting an intention begins with clarity. You must first take the time to reflect on what you truly want, not what society expects of you, not what others think you should pursue, but what resonates deeply with your heart and soul. This process of self-reflection requires honesty and courage, as it often involves letting go of superficial desires and focusing on what genuinely matters to you. Once you have identified your intention, the next step is to articulate it clearly and specifically. Vague intentions yield vague results, while precise intentions provide a clear roadmap for your actions. For instance, instead of saying, "I want to be successful," you might say, "I intend to create a thriving business that serves others and brings financial freedom." After setting your intention, it is crucial to align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with it. This means not only visualizing your desired outcome, but also feeling the emotions associated with achieving it and taking consistent, deliberate steps toward it. Intention without action is like planting a seed and never watering it. It cannot grow into its full potential. Trust the process. Intention does not guarantee immediate results, and the journey may not always unfold as you expect. However, when you remain steadfast in your intention and open to the possibilities, you create the conditions for miracles to occur. Intention is the foundation of a purposeful and fulfilling life. It is the force that transforms dreams into reality, the spark that ignites your potential, and the thread that weaves meaning into every moment. By cultivating the practice of setting clear and deliberate intentions, you empower yourself to live with focus, passion, and authenticity. Remember, you are not a passive observer of your life, you are its creator. With intention as your guide, there is no limit to what you can achieve, or the joy and fulfillment you can experience. Set your intention, align your actions, and watch as the universe conspires to support your vision. Negative energy is one of the most pervasive and insidious forces in our lives. It creeps into our thoughts, relationships, and environments, often without us realizing it, draining our vitality and stifling our potential. Yet, by choosing to cut negative energies from our lives, we create space for positivity, growth, and fulfillment to flourish. This process is not always easy, but it is one of the most liberating and transformative actions you can take for yourself. At its core, cutting negative energies is about protecting your inner peace and mental clarity. Your energy is your most valuable resource. It fuels your creativity, shapes your emotions, and drives your actions. When you allow negativity to persist in your life, whether through toxic relationships, limiting beliefs, or draining environments, you diminish your capacity to thrive. Just as a gardener prunes a plant to encourage healthy growth, you must remove the negative elements from your life to create a fertile ground for your well-being and success. The first step in cutting negative energies is awareness. You cannot change what you do not acknowledge. Begin by taking an honest inventory of the people, habits, and situations that surround you. Ask yourself, do they uplift me or weigh me down? Do they inspire me to be my best self, or do they reinforce doubt, fear, and frustration? Negative energy can take many forms: a critical friend, a job that drains your spirit, or even your own self-sabotaging thoughts. Identifying these sources is the first step toward reclaiming your power. One of the most challenging but necessary aspects of this process is addressing toxic relationships. Relationships are a significant source of energy exchange, and when they are rooted in negativity, they can have a profound impact on your emotional and mental health. This doesn't mean you have to sever every difficult relationship. Instead, it means setting boundaries and prioritizing your well-being. Boundaries are a form of self-respect and a way of teaching others how to treat you. By establishing and maintaining them, you protect yourself from the influence of negativity while still allowing for healthy and constructive interactions. Cutting negative energies is not limited to external factors. It also requires addressing internal negativity. This includes recognizing and challenging limiting beliefs, self-criticism, and fear-based thinking. These mental patterns can be deeply ingrained, but with practice, they can be replaced with empowering thoughts and affirmations. Start by becoming aware of your inner dialogue. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, pause and reframe the thought into something constructive. For example, instead of saying, "I can't do this," say, "I'm learning and growing through this challenge." Another powerful way to cut negative energy is to detoxify your physical environment. The spaces we inhabit have a profound influence on our mood and mindset. Cluttered, disorganized, or uninspiring spaces can perpetuate feelings of stress and overwhelm. Take the time to declutter your home office or any space you spend significant time in. Surround yourself with items that bring you joy, inspiration, and peace. Additionally, consider introducing elements like plants, natural light, or soothing scents to create a more positive and uplifting atmosphere. Habits also play a crucial role in managing energy. Negative habits, such as procrastination, overconsumption of social media, or neglecting self-care, can perpetuate cycles of negativity. Replace these with habits that nourish your mind, body, and spirit. Regular exercise, mindfulness practices, and engaging in activities you love can help you build resilience and maintain a positive outlook. Cutting negative energies also means cultivating a practice of forgiveness. Holding on to resentment or grudges ties you to the very negativity you seek to eliminate. Forgiveness is not about condoning harmful actions, but about freeing yourself from the emotional burden they create. When you forgive, you reclaim your energy and redirect it toward healing and growth. While the process of cutting negative energies can be transformative, it is not without its challenges. Letting go of familiar patterns, even harmful ones, can be uncomfortable and unsettling. You may face resistance from others who are accustomed to your old ways of being. Remember, this journey is about honoring yourself and your needs. Trust that by removing negativity, you are making room for positivity, abundance, and fulfillment to enter your life. Finally, surround yourself with positive influences. Seek out people who uplift and inspire you, engage in activities that bring you joy, and immerse yourself in environments that nurture your soul. The more you cultivate positivity, the less room there is for negativity to take hold. In conclusion, cutting negative energies is not just about removing what doesn't serve you. It's about creating the conditions for a life filled with purpose, peace, and joy. It is an act of self-love and empowerment, a declaration that you are worthy of a life that uplifts and inspires you. Embrace the courage to let go of what holds you back, and watch as your world transforms to reflect the positivity and potential within you. You are the guardian of your energy. Choose wisely what you allow into your life, and never underestimate the power of clearing the path for your brightest light to shine. In the stillness of solitude, we find clarity, peace, and a profound connection to ourselves. In the loneliness of isolation, we often encounter disconnection, despair, and a sense of being adrift. These two states, solitude and isolation, may seem similar on the surface, but they are vastly different in their essence and impact. Understanding the distinction is key to cultivating a life of self-awareness, growth, and fulfillment. Solitude is a choice, a conscious decision to step away from the noise and distractions of the world to be present with yourself. It is a sacred space where you can reflect, recharge, and realign with your inner truths. Solitude is not about escaping the world, but about reconnecting with yourself so you can return to it with greater clarity and purpose. It is an act of self-care, a deliberate practice of prioritizing your mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. In solitude, you are not alone, you are with yourself. It is a time to listen to your inner voice, to explore your thoughts and emotions without judgment, and to nurture the relationship you have with yourself. Solitude provides the freedom to dream, create, and imagine without external influence. It is the fertile soil in which your ideas, passions, and ambitions take root and grow. Isolation, on the other hand, is often imposed either by external circumstances or by our own fears and insecurities. Unlike solitude, isolation is not a choice, it is a condition of being cut off from meaningful connection with others. While solitude feels empowering and rejuvenating, isolation feels draining and disheartening. It can lead to feelings of loneliness, hopelessness, and a sense of being forgotten or unimportant. One of the key differences between solitude and isolation lies in their emotional and psychological impact. Solitude brings peace, while isolation brings pain. Solitude inspires self-discovery, while isolation fosters self-doubt. Solitude connects you to your inner world, while isolation disconnects you from both yourself and others. Recognizing solitude as a strength. In a world that often glorifies busyness and constant interaction, choosing solitude can feel countercultural. Yet it is one of the most empowering practices you can embrace. Solitude allows you to step off the treadmill of life and reconnect with what truly matters. It provides an opportunity to clarify your goals, realign with your values, and find creative solutions to challenges. Solitude also enhances self-awareness. When you are alone with your thoughts, free from distractions, you can better understand your emotions, patterns, and desires. This self-awareness is the foundation of personal growth and the key to making conscious, intentional decisions. Avoiding the pitfalls of isolation. While solitude is a powerful tool for self-discovery, it is essential to recognize when it shifts into isolation. Isolation often stems from a fear of vulnerability or a belief that no one will understand or accept us. It can be tempting to withdraw completely when life feels overwhelming, but prolonged isolation can have serious consequences for your mental and emotional health. To avoid falling into isolation, it is important to strike a balance between time alone and time with others. Build a support system of friends, family, or mentors who understand and respect your need for solitude, while also offering connection and encouragement. Remember that seeking help or companionship is not a sign of weakness, it is a testament to your strength and self-awareness. Practical ways to embrace solitude. Schedule regular alone time. Dedicate time each day or week to be by yourself. Use this time to reflect, meditate, journal, or engage in activities that bring you joy and peace. Create a sacred space. Designate a specific place where you can retreat for quiet reflection. It could be a corner of your home, a garden, or a favorite spot in nature. Practice mindfulness. Solitude is most powerful when combined with mindfulness. Be fully present in the moment, observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Engage in creative pursuits. Use solitude as an opportunity to explore your creativity. Write, paint, play music, or engage in any activity that allows you to express yourself. Reconnect with nature. Spend time in natural settings, away from the hustle and bustle of daily life. Nature has a way of grounding and rejuvenating the spirit. The interplay between solitude and connection. It is important to recognize that solitude and connection are not mutually exclusive, they are complementary. The time you spend in solitude enhances the quality of your relationships by helping you show up as your best, most authentic self. Similarly, meaningful connections with others provide the love, support, and inspiration that make your periods of solitude even more enriching. The empowerment of choice. Ultimately, the difference between solitude and isolation lies in choice. Solitude is an empowering choice to nurture yourself, while isolation often feels like an unwanted state imposed upon you. By intentionally choosing solitude and taking steps to maintain healthy connections, you can harness the benefits of both worlds, deep inner peace and meaningful external relationships. In conclusion, Solitude and isolation may appear similar, but their effects on your life are worlds apart. Solitude is a gift you give yourself a chance to rest, reflect, and recharge. Isolation, however, is a trap that can leave you feeling disconnected and unfulfilled. By embracing solitude, while staying connected to those who uplift and inspire you, you create a balanced, fulfilling life rooted in self-awareness, growth, and genuine connection. Choose solitude as a path to empowerment, and let it be a bridge to greater understanding, creativity, and joy. Your inner dialogue and imagination are the architects of your reality. These two forces work in tandem, shaping how you perceive the world and, in turn, how the world responds to you. They influence your emotions, guide your actions, and ultimately determine the life you create for yourself. By consciously directing your inner dialogue and engaging your imagination with purpose, you can unlock a powerful pathway to transformation and success. The power of inner dialogue. Your inner dialogue, often referred to as self-talk, is the constant stream of thoughts running through your mind. It is the narrative you tell yourself about who you are, what you're capable of, and how the world works. Whether you realize it or not, this internal conversation has a profound impact on your beliefs, emotions, and behaviors. Positive inner dialogue acts as an empowering coach, encouraging you to take risks, persevere, and believe in your potential. On the other hand, negative inner dialogue can become your harshest critic, filling your mind with doubt, fear, and self-sabotaging beliefs. The key is to become aware of this internal chatter and consciously shape it to support your goals and aspirations. Start by paying attention to your thoughts. Are they uplifting or discouraging? Do they reinforce your strengths or highlight your perceived weaknesses? Once you've identified patterns of negative self-talk, challenge them. Replace statements like, "I'm not good enough" with "I am constantly learning and improving over time." This shift in your inner dialogue can rewire your mindset and help you approach life with greater confidence and resilience. Imagination as a creative force. Imagination is not merely the domain of artists and dreamers. It is a fundamental tool for everyone who seeks to create a better reality. Your imagination allows you to envision possibilities beyond your current circumstances, to see solutions where others see obstacles, and to dream of a future that is richer and more fulfilling than the present. Every great achievement begins in the mind as an imagined possibility. The skyscrapers that define city skylines, the technology that connects the world, the art that moves our hearts, all were born in someone's imagination before they became tangible realities. This creative power is not limited to a select few. It resides within you as well. When combined with positive inner dialogue, imagination becomes even more potent. For instance, if your inner dialogue reinforces the belief that you are capable and deserving, your imagination will naturally expand to envision bigger and bolder possibilities. Conversely, if your self-talk is filled with doubt and limitation, your imagination may be stifled, unable to dream beyond the boundaries of fear. How inner dialogue and imagination work together. Think of your inner dialogue as the script and your imagination as the stage. The thoughts you feed yourself set the tone for the visions you create in your mind. If your inner dialogue says, "I can't," your imagination will conjure scenarios of failure and limitation. But if your self-talk declares, "I can," your imagination will craft scenes of success and achievement. This synergy is the foundation of manifestation. When your inner dialogue aligns with your desires and your imagination visualizes them as already achieved, you create a powerful force that draws those desires into your reality. This is not magic. It is the psychological principle that your mind cannot distinguish between vividly imagined experiences and actual events. By repeatedly imagining a desired outcome with conviction and clarity, you train your brain to believe it is possible, which influences your actions and decisions in the physical world. Practical steps to harness inner dialogue and imagination. Awareness and reflection. Begin by observing your inner dialogue. Spend a few moments each day reflecting on your thoughts. Are they predominantly positive or negative? What recurring themes or beliefs emerge? Reframe negative thoughts. When you catch yourself engaging in negative self-talk, challenge it. Ask, is this thought true? If not, replace it with a more empowering statement. For example, change, I always fail till I learn and grow from every experience. Practice visualization. Dedicate time each day to imagine your goals as if they are already accomplished. Engage all your senses, see, hear, feel, and even smell the details of your desired reality. Make the vision as vivid and emotionally compelling as possible. Align thoughts and feelings. Ensure your inner dialogue supports the vision you are imagining. If you are visualizing success, but your inner dialogue is filled with doubt, the two will cancel each other out. Consistency is key. Use affirmations. Use affirmations. Create affirmations that reinforce your desired beliefs and outcomes. Repeat them daily, especially during moments of doubt. For example, I am confident, creative, and capable of achieving my dreams. Engage in journaling. Write about your dreams and aspirations in the present tense, as if they are already true. This practice strengthens the connection between your inner dialogue and imagination, anchoring your vision in reality. Surround yourself with positivity. Surround yourself with people, environments, and media that reinforce positive thinking and expansive imagination. Their energy will influence and amplify your own. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge and celebrate every step forward, no matter how small. This reinforces positive self-talk and keeps your imagination focused on progress and possibility. The transformative potential. When you master your inner dialogue and harness the power of your imagination, you become the deliberate creator of your life. No longer are you a victim of circumstances or external forces. You take the reins of your destiny. You see opportunities where others see challenges, and you have the confidence to pursue them with vigor. Remember, your thoughts are the seeds, and your imagination is the soil. Nurture them with care, and watch as they blossom into a life that reflects your highest aspirations. With intentional inner dialogue and purposeful imagination, there is no limit to what you can create. In a world that values instant results and immediate gratification, trusting the process can feel like a radical act. It requires patience, faith, and an understanding that growth and success often unfold in their own time. Trusting the process is about surrendering to the journey, knowing that each step, whether smooth or challenging, serves a purpose in your transformation. It is not about passive acceptance, but about active participation in the unfolding of your goals and dreams, while believing in the unseen forces at work. What does it mean to trust the process? To trust the process is to have confidence that the path you are on will lead to the outcome you desire, even if you cannot see the full picture yet. It means acknowledging that life operates on its own timetable and that growth often comes in stages. You may not always understand why things happen the way they do, but trusting the process allows you to move forward with faith rather than fear. This trust is not blind optimism. It is grounded in the understanding that progress is not always linear. There will be detours, setbacks, and periods of stagnation, but each of these moments holds lessons that are essential for your growth. Trusting the process requires letting go of the need to control every detail and embracing the unfolding journey with an open heart and mind. The challenge of letting go. One of the greatest obstacles to trusting the process is the human desire for certainty. We want to know the outcome before we invest our time and energy. We want guarantees that our efforts will pay off. But life does not work this way. Growth and transformation require a level of surrender or willingness to take the next step, even when the path ahead is unclear. Letting go of control does not mean giving up. On the contrary, it means committing fully to the present moment and focusing on what you can do today. When you release the need to control the outcome, you free yourself from the anxiety and frustration that often accompany uncertainty. You learn to find peace in the journey itself, trusting that each step is leading you closer to your destination. The role of patience. Patience is a cornerstone of trusting the process. In a culture that celebrates speed and efficiency, waiting can feel like a weakness. But true patience is not passive. It is an active state of endurance and faith. It is the ability to remain steadfast in your efforts, even when results are slow to materialize. Consider the analogy of a seed planted in the ground. You cannot see what is happening beneath the surface, but you trust that with time, water, and care, the seed will sprout and grow into something magnificent. The same is true for your goals and dreams. They require nurturing and patience to come to fruition. Taking action while trusting. Trusting the process does not mean sitting idly by and waiting for things to happen. It means taking consistent, intentional action toward your goals while releasing attachment to the outcome. Focus on what you can control: your effort, your attitude, and your mindset, and let the rest unfold naturally. When you trust the process, you understand that each action, no matter how small, is a step forward. Even setbacks and failures are part of the journey. They provide valuable feedback, helping you adjust your approach and grow stronger. Trusting the process means seeing these moments not as roadblocks but as stepping stones to success. Developing faith in the unseen. Trusting the process also requires faith in the unseen forces that guide your life. Whether you call it the universe, divine timing, or the natural order, there is a rhythm to life that operates beyond our understanding. Trusting the process means believing that everything is happening for a reason, even when it doesn't make sense in the moment. Faith does not eliminate doubt or fear. It simply allows you to move forward despite them. It reminds you that the challenges you face today are preparing you for the opportunities of tomorrow. By trusting the process, you align yourself with the flow of life, allowing it to carry you toward your highest potential. Practical steps to cultivate trust. Focus on the present. Instead of obsessing over the future, bring your attention to the present moment. Ask yourself, what can I do today to move closer to my goal? Practice gratitude. Mom, gratitude. Cultivate gratitude for the progress you've made and the lessons you've learned. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's already abundant in your life. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge and celebrate every milestone, no matter how small. This reinforces your belief in the process and keeps you motivated. Embrace uncertainty. Then, learn to see uncertainty as a space of possibility rather than fear. It is in the unknown that creativity and growth thrive. Surround yourself with support. Seek out mentors, friends, or communities that inspire and uplift you. Their encouragement can help you stay grounded in moments of doubt. Reframe setbacks. View challenges and failures as opportunities to learn and grow. Ask yourself, what is this teaching me? Visualize the outcome. Use your imagination to picture your desired outcome as if it has already happened. This keeps your vision alive and strengthens your commitment to the journey. Develop resilience. Cultivate resilience by staying committed to your goals, even when progress is slow. Remember that persistence is often the key to success. The reward of trusting the process. When you trust the process, you free yourself from the burden of constant worry and doubt. You learn to find joy in the journey, appreciating each step for what it brings. You develop a deeper sense of self-confidence and faith, knowing that you have what it takes to navigate whatever comes your way. Trusting the process is not about avoiding challenges, but about embracing them as part of your growth. It is about recognizing that life is not a race, but a series of moments, each with its own purpose and value. By trusting the process, you allow yourself to live with greater ease, grace, and fulfillment. In the end, the process is the path, and the path is the reward. Trust it. It knows the way. Manifestation is a phenomenon that bridges thought, belief, and reality. It is the process of bringing your desires into existence by aligning your mind, emotions, and actions with the energy of what you want. Often misunderstood as wishful thinking, manifestation is a deliberate practice rooted in focus, intention, and trust in the unseen. By understanding the deeper mechanics of manifestation, you can unlock a powerful connection between your inner world and the reality you wish to create. The foundation of manifestation. At the heart of manifestation lies the principle that your thoughts and emotions shape your reality. This idea is supported by the concept that energy follows focus. What you consistently think about, feel deeply, and believe in your core becomes the blueprint for your life. Your mind acts as a magnet, attracting people, circumstances, and opportunities that resonate with your dominant energy. However, manifestation is not magic. It is an active process that requires clarity, consistency, and commitment. It begins with knowing exactly what you want and why you want it. Vague desires yield vague results. Clear, specific intentions, combined with an unwavering belief in their realization, lay the groundwork for manifestation. The role of intention and belief. Intention is the starting point of manifestation. It is the conscious act of deciding what you want to create. When your intention is strong, it sends a clear signal to your subconscious mind and the universe. Your intention becomes the compass that guides your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Equally important is belief. Belief acts as the engine behind manifestation. Without it, even the strongest intention will falter. When you truly believe that your desires are possible and that you are worthy of them, you align your energy with the frequency of those desires. This alignment is what activates the manifestation process. Doubt and fear, on the other hand, act as obstacles to manifestation. They create energetic resistance that blocks the flow of abundance. To overcome this, you must cultivate trust in yourself, trust in the process, and trust that the universe is working in your favor. Imagination and visualization as tools. Imagination and visualization are powerful tools for manifestation. When you visualize your desires as if they have already come true, you engage your mind and emotions in the creation process. Visualization helps you create a mental image of your goals, making them feel real and attainable. This practice works because your brain cannot distinguish between vividly imagined experiences and actual events. By visualizing your desires regularly and with emotional intensity, you condition your mind to accept them as reality. This, in turn, influences your actions and decisions, moving you closer to your goals. Emotion, the fuel of manifestation. Emotion is the energy that fuels manifestation. It is not enough to simply think about what you want, you must feel it. The universe responds to the vibration of your emotions, not just the content of your thoughts. When you feel joy, gratitude, and excitement as if your desires are already yours, you raise your vibrational frequency to match that of your goals. This alignment creates a powerful magnetic force that attracts your desires into your life. On the other hand, feelings of lack, frustration, or impatience send a signal that you are not aligned with your desires, creating resistance in the manifestation process. Gratitude, in particular, is a transformative emotion. When you express gratitude for what you already have and for what you are in the process of receiving, you amplify the energy of abundance in your life. This creates a positive feedback loop that accelerates manifestation. Action bridging the gap between thought and reality. Manifestation is not a passive process. While your thoughts and emotions set the stage, your actions bring your desires into the physical realm. Inspired action that feels aligned with your goals and intuition is a critical component of manifestation. When you take steps toward your desires, even small ones, you demonstrate commitment and readiness to receive. These actions signal to the universe that you are serious about your intentions. They also create momentum, opening up opportunities and pathways that might not have been visible before. Trust is essential here. Sometimes the actions required for manifestation may not make sense at the moment. They might feel unrelated to your goals or lead you in unexpected directions. By trusting the process and staying open to possibilities, you allow the universe to guide you toward the best possible outcome, overcoming obstacles and resistance. The manifestation journey is not without challenges. Limiting beliefs, self-doubt, and fear can create resistance that hinders your progress. To overcome these obstacles, you must first identify them. Pay attention to the stories you tell yourself about what is possible and what you deserve. Replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones. For example, change "I'm not good enough" to "I am deserving of success," and happiness affirmations, meditation, and journaling are effective tools for reprogramming your mindset and aligning with your desires. Another common obstacle is impatience. Manifestation operates on divine timing, not human deadlines. Trust that the universe is orchestrating the perfect sequence of events, even if you cannot see the full picture yet. The connection to the universe. Manifestation is a collaborative process between you and the universe. While you set the intention and take action, the universe works behind the scenes to arrange circumstances and opportunities in your favor. This partnership requires faith and surrender. Faith is the belief that your desires are on their way, even when there is no visible evidence. Surrender is the act of letting go of attachment to the outcome, trusting that the universe knows what is best for you. Practical steps for manifestation. Clarify your desire. Be specific about what you want and why you want it. Write it down in detail. Visualize and feel. Spend time each day visualizing your desire as if it is already yours. Feel the emotions associated with having it. Practice gratitude. Values. Express gratitude for what you have and for what you are manifesting. Gratitude aligns your energy with abundance. Take inspired action. Act on opportunities and ideas that align with your goals. Trust your intuition to guide you. Release resistance. Release resentment. Let go of doubt, fear, and impatience. Replace them with trust and faith in the process. Stay consistent. Manifestation requires consistency. Keep your thoughts, emotions, and actions aligned with your desires. The reward of manifestation. When you master the art of manifestation, you become an active participant in the creation of your reality. You realize that you are not at the mercy of external circumstances. You are a co-creator with the universe. The manifestation connection empowers you to dream boldly, act intentionally, and live a life that reflects your deepest desires. Trust the connection, nurture it, and watch as your thoughts and dreams become tangible reality.